Hello children, today we are going to talk about our Indian forces. Children, as you all know, the combined military, naval and air force of a nation are called its armed forces. Our Indian armed forces consist of Indian Army, Indian Navy and Indian Air Force. Additionally, we are supported by Indian Coast Guard and paramilitary organizations, that is Assam Rifles and Special Frontier Force. The President of India is the supreme commander of the Indian Armed Forces, which is under the management of Ministry of Defense of the Indian government. Do you know, children? It is the world's second largest military force and the fifth most powerful military of the world. Now, coming to the picture which we are seeing over here, the first picture is of Siachen Glacier, which is located in the eastern Himalayan range at about 18,000 feet above sea level. Both India and Pakistan claims sovereignty over the entire Siachen. In 1984, India launched Operation Meghdoot, a military operation that gave India a control over all of the Siachen Glacier, including its tributaries. The Siachen Glacier is the highest battleground on earth where India and Pakistan have fought several times since 13 April 1984. Both countries maintain their permanent military base over here. The weather condition is so harsh in this region that many Indian Army personnel have lost their lives on the Siachen Glacier due to adverse weather conditions than the battle itself. The second picture which we are seeing over here is of United Nations peacekeeping operations. Peacekeeping by the United Nations is a role held by the Department of Peace Operations, which monitors and observes peace processes in the conflict areas of the world. UN peacekeepers can include soldiers, police officials, and civilians. Children, India has been the largest troop contributor to UN missions since its inception. So far, India has taken part in 49 peacekeeping missions with a total contribution exceeding 240,000 troops and a significant number of police personnel having been deployed. The third picture, which we are seeing over here, is of Horst Cavalry Regiment. The 61st Cavalry Regiment of the Indian Army is a horse-mounted unit of modern Indian Army. At the time of Indian independence in 1947, the only mounted cavalry remaining in service were the President's bodyguard and several units that form parts of Imperial Service State Forces provided by the Indian princely states. Upon integration of these state forces into regular Indian Army in 1951, the remaining Horse cavalry units were reorganized into Gwalior Lancers, the Jodhpur Horses, the Mysore Lancers, V Squadron, and Patiala Lancers. On 1st October 1953, the new Horse Cavalry Regiment was established in Gwalior with Lieutenant Fulel Singh of the Jammu and Kashmir State Forces as its commandant. It was designated as the 61st Cavalry in January 1954. While primarily employed on ceremonial occasions, the 61st Cavalry Regiment can be deployed for internal security or police roles if required. Last, it undertook mounted patrol work during the Indo-Pakistan War of 1971. On Republic Day each year, the 61st Cavalry and the President's bodyguard parade in full dress uniform in New Delhi, which is probably the largest assemblage of traditional cavalry still seen in the world. Now coming to the quiz time. You have been given here 3 pictures. You can take help of internet to find the answer of these quizzes. And to verify whether you have been right or wrong, you can take help of us, as well as you can take help from the help section of your answer section of your GK book. Children, last but not the least, be proud of the Indian Army forces. They defend our country, and some even lay down their lives for the country. Salute and say Jai Hind. That's all for today. Bye bye.